What's going on, everybody? This is J-Rod. This is my single turbo 370Z. I daily this car. Yes, even with the Mickey Thompsons, when it rains, all I gotta do, is be smart. Don't drive like an idiot, respect the road. So this is Soho 2.5 single turbo kit. Super clean install. And the welds are immaculate. If you guys could feel the heat coming off of it, because I was just driving this car. And right here we got the massive intercooler with the Soho emblem on it, the two blow-off valves. I just want to introduce you guys to my single turbo 370Z right here, built by Sohomotorsports. They have their 2.5 single turbo kit. I previously just did a review with Brosfourspeed, so you can check out his video. I'll link it in the bio. Previously I had a supercharged 350Z. And the power that I was putting down versus the amount of money that I was gonna spend, to build the motor and get similar to what I could get from a 370Z, on a stock block, was gonna be a little more money than I wanted to spend at the time. So I spoke with the guys at Soho. We went back and forth. They gave me a lot of information on whether to get this and then build the 350Z that I had to go single turbo on that. And I ended up deciding to buy a 370Z. It took me like 6 months to find this color. It was a black cherry. So what I did was I drove the car once I got it for a few months while Soho started on the kit. And just to see what the car feels like, on stock form. After a month or so, my coilovers came in. I got BC Racing coilovers with switch springs upgraded. So I could put down the power correctly to the road and the car is not too bouncy or too stiff. So that came in. That was the first mod I did to the car. I didn't record it, unfortunately, so I could show you guys. But if you ever install coilovers or springs, a very simple process. Just make sure that you're safe and put your car in jack stand so you don't have any accidents. So I did the video on the exhaust on how to install it. Took it for a test drive. The car sounds amazing. I'll put a clip of the exhaust right here. I got done at Soho. Later on, I'll do another parts video to tell you guys exactly what it costs to build a single turbo 370Z. So I got the single turbo from Soho, their 2.5 kit. I also got a stage 4 clutch from Z-Speed. They did all the bushing from anywhere from the diff, transmission and motor mounts, axle seals and all that good stuff. I got their single exit exhaust. The kit also includes the fuel pump and the ID 1050cc injectors. What else? Can't think of the top of my head. But they also order my front bumper, so if you need like body, a body kit, they could try to source it out for you. They order my front bumper. They order my tires. They recommended the wheels that I have right here in the back, the 15s. And they recommended the Mickey Thompsons also. But yeah, so my fuel pump assembly, they upgraded to the metal tap hat. So whenever I decide to go fuel return system, everything is already set up. So yes, this car, it is 629 horsepower on 14 pounds of boost. And it doesn't have a fuel return system. It's only on pump gas right now because I daily drive the car. I should have thought about going flex fuel. For some reason, every time we talked about E85, I forgot about flex fuel. And E85 in Charlotte is very hard to come by. You got to drive like 40 minutes to go get it, So we got something in the works, to push a little more power out of the car before we go full E without having to upgrade all the fuel system just yet. So hopefully we get that done soon. Oh, we also very important. These cars love to run hot. We have a 34 row Sohomotorsports build oil cooler. We beat on the car. I drive it on low boost. When I drive it on high boost, do pulls back to back to back. Temperature normally goes up to 200, and once you cruise for like a minute or two, it immediately starts going back down to like 180 or like 179, somewhere around there. So the car stays really, really cool. And then the temperature gauge for the regular temperature, I'm talking about the oil, that was the oil. So the regular temperature gauge doesn't even reach halfway because the car stays super cool after I added the oil cooler. Before I added the oil cooler, when I drove it for that month, I saw the oil temps getting anywhere 220, 230, because we live in North Carolina and it's super hot out here. I know, I have a hoodie on. I like hoodies, stay comfortable. But yes, so single turbo kit, stage 4 clutch, all the bushings. So I previously had that gauge from when I had the supercharger on the 350Z. They installed that for me. Recommended gauges to get: fuel to air ratio, very important to keep an eye on that, and then also the boost gauge. You'll be okay with those, you know, with those two gauges. So you can keep an eye on what's going on with the car. That's pretty much right now, really. I'll do some. I'm new to this, so don't mind my B-rolls. I'm trying to get good at it. I'm gonna keep practicing. So I'll put some clips. I'll put some clips of me driving, so you guys can enjoy it. The car sounds amazing. We sent out the turbo housing to get the T51R mod, how OCD works. The car just sounds beautiful. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy.